Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and don't manifest the rest, okay? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Hope, divine timing and confidence. Balance and boundaries. Makes sense. Unapologetically creating a life that you desire. So hope, divine timing, confidence, balance, and boundaries. This is the path of the divine feminine and divine masculine. So we'll see where this goes. It is divine timing. So somebody was hasty and walking away from you. But they are receiving justice at this time. So I feel like somebody here made a decision based on a third dimensional thinking. And they've just realized something. What they've realized is that they were tricked. By none other than Saturn or Satan. Capricorn energy, Libra energy. The reason why there's hope is because there is still time. Because time is fluid, not linear. For someone to redeem themselves. And if they don't, they will not have this confidence to bring balance into their life. Someone needs boundaries. Okay? It's just coming out all by itself. I don't even have to really even shuffle them. So, a transformation taking place in somebody's work. Scorpio energy. Death. And I'm getting that old saying, give me liberty or give me death. This is kind of what's going on here. So, divine timing is here. So you will either trust the universe and follow the flow with patience, humility, following the signs, or you will not. That is the choice. And the devil is a liar. So remember that. Money is a 3D. Not that it's evil. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you do everything just for money, it will leave you in the past. There has to be some kind of substance to it. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. If there's no substance, then there's nothing to ground, there's nothing to balance, because you have already lost the game. Wow. Like I said, somebody's already lost the game of life. They got tricked. And now their confidence is waning. But they still have love. The problem is they will stay in the past, while the other finds balance and reclaims their space. That's unfortunate. But it was the test. It was the test. Are you going to find balance? Or are you going to get stuck and blocked? And then enlighten yourself as to what you are supposed to do to find balance. The middle way. Not dark, not light, but the middle way. If you go down the path of materialism and greed, that is what you shall reap. If you choose multiple entities, you will have multiple contingencies. Contingencies is when you pay the piper for playing. Alright? That's like posting your bail before you go to jail. Okay? Somebody's wish here was to find clarity. And they want to put down their lustful ways. And they're hoping that they're in time. 10, 10, 10. It's over. The test is over. The boundaries were put into place for a reason. And those who did not heed that reason, which is your own divinity, sharing your energy with just anybody, was warned against quite some time ago. Some of you have been very open with your energy, especially masculines. I'm not saying especially because I can't say that, because there's feminines out there too that do the same thing. By giving your energy away to all these people, it's become vampiric. Therefore, you obtain these, what do they call them, sexually transmitted demons. So all of the karma that each of these people have taken on, you have taken on that too. Unless you wash yourself clean and you're able to go again. And you can't do that if you're still out there doing it. Okay? Right now, I feel like whoever this person is that realizes this, a King of Pentacles, that they played too much and they stayed too long. They now want to stalk their person and see if there's a possible way of changing their destiny at this point. They know. They know exactly where they're headed. I don't believe in hell. Okay, that's my personal opinion. I believe that we are reincarnated over and over and over again until we learn our lesson. Now, at this time, it is an ascension, which means the only thing that truly exists is love. You know? That's the only thing that's going to get you to that next level. Doesn't matter how much money you got. If you can't love thy neighbor, I mean, love with your whole heart. Not, and like I said, I'm not saying that you don't have boundaries. You gotta have boundaries. But unconditional love is the path. Rich or poor, black or white, yin or yang, doesn't matter. The unconditional love for the self and the acceptance of who you are and where you are is the key to your immortality. And the thing that will magically get you down from being held up by the angels. The magic doesn't work on divine beings. So anybody out there practicing it, and believe me, I've had to excommunicate quite a few people because of finding out that they were what do I want to say? Following me, watching me, tagging my electronics. Yeah. So there's a lot of people out there doing this crazy stuff. And they think they're magicians because they do that. They paint themselves all up and do rituals and stuff, thinking they can manifest another person's destiny. Or you might cause a speed bump, but only God has control of people's destinies, and what's meant for them will never pass them by. So the devil is a liar, and what he tells you he can do for you could just be a trick. It is a trick. As does the angels also test you. So understand, you're always being tested. And if you're a sellout, you're a sellout. And God gonna see that. Sees everything. So if you brought on the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands through your Ten of Cups, then that is what you will get back. Especially during this ascension. If you all of a sudden want to say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Well, I don't believe you. I think you just got caught. And that's why you're sorry. Not because you're sorry that you did something wrong to someone who was balanced and had boundaries. But because you're about to reap what you've sown. Or get back what you put in. Or took. Without permission. King of Pentacles, Leo energy. You have time to make it right, but I doubt if you will have the trust of the other divine being that you encountered and were tricked into betraying. You were tricked into betraying. For what? for money. Money is not the one-all be-all. Just ask Jesus. And if you didn't know that, somebody was working awfully hard to end someone's work. Someone who was sent here to do things by trusting in the universe, divine timing. Someone was paid to betray them. I hope it was worth it. Because you can't buy your way into heaven. You can buy your way into another lifetime on earth. No problem. But understand that when you buy that next lifetime, it will be of a lower nature and much more suffering. And you can be confident in that. Spirit says take up space. Go ahead. But you gotta love yourself and be you above all else. That is your connection to the divine. If you don't truly love yourself, then your cup is empty and you have nothing to offer anyone else. It's all a show. Ta-da! Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Now somebody's wishing they shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's over for them. Very unfortunate. And I'm feeling like somebody did some kind of glamour spells or tried to take on another person's persona. It was their wish fulfillment. And it worked for a while. Eight of Cups. They had to walk away from the magic. Because balance is being restored to those who have earned it and those who have not. What it gonna be? The King of Pentacles is now going to have to let go of a Queen of Cups. They have no choice because the Queen of Cups loves anyway. And the boundaries are set in place for her to reclaim her space. Inner and outer and energetic boundaries. There's no compromising with this anymore. Time's up. You have no choice but to let go. Of the lie of lust. It is unfortunate. You know, people misjudge me all the time. They think I'm a Queen of Wands. I'm a whole damn Empress. They make mistakes by judging me by my appearance. Not smart. My heart is way bigger than that. And I show love to everyone until they give me a reason not to. Someone is about to go either to spiritual jail or real jail. They're very concerned about this because of a great fortune that they tried to get through marriage. Three, 3. Somebody made a really, really bad choice here. And it's going to cost them. As I said before, you will reap what you sow. And if you married for money instead of love, and trust me when I say I know what that is. I married for love, but I married money. And it betrayed me for money. So, and that becomes more important than love. And you throw in the towel and you say, well, might as well marry for money. I can't find anybody to love. Then you're settling for less than you deserve, and it's not going to work out well for you. In no time, you will not be able to stand being with that person anymore. If you marry for appearances, same thing. If you marry for lust, same thing. Eventually, the glitter wears off, and you're stuck with your choice. Somebody did that, and it's not working out for them. Because this person, whoever this masculine is looking elsewhere now. They're not happy with their choice. Therefore, they feel like it's time to move on. Same goes for whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles. They're both deciding they made a mistake. Is it too late? Well, kinda. Because the person that they truly loved no longer trusts them because they see what they're capable of for money. So yeah, in a way, it's too late. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over shoulder, the other woman. So I can tell you that one of these people is really not happy that this is not working out in their favor. They could even have tried to unalive you, viewer, if you are this person that the other person is interested in, male or female. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Somebody's big mad. Receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Absolutely. New phase, rekindle, renewed transformation, growth, and a changed mind. Self-indulgence, focusing on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So even if it is too late, at least someone is taking the time to go through the dark night of the soul and to focus on their shadow work and do what's necessary to boss up in their life to accomplish the balance of the yin and the yang. Instead of letting others feast upon them like they are today and tomorrow's dinner, someone has realized their worth. Crown chakra. Patience and planning and patience. There must be patience when it comes to shadow work. It is not something that happens overnight. It is a total death of the ego and a rebirth of the new self. The new person, the new ego, the new you. And it's okay to just be you. There's no rules. Just self-love, self-care, self-worth, and not settling for less than you deserve or desire. Which, in my opinion, would be euphoria, bliss, happiness, with or without another person. You have to know how to love yourself and be at peace before you can pour into another cup. You must fill your own first. And that's not selfish. That's actually selfless, because then you're not putting that burden of your worth on another person. And lots of people are sorry for that right now, because the Empress has taken her power back. Male or female. It's the motherly instinct. It is all for queens. Truth, stability, attraction, and love. Prosperity begins. And the Empress rises, because she stood in her power. And many things will be attracted to the light, including the dark. So she must stay in her heart center to understand the connection to God and to the light. To stay balanced, she must have boundaries. Inner, outer, and energetic boundaries, or she will never prosper. Let's get a couple messages from Isis, and we will do a sacred destiny. Like I said, whether it's too late or not, it's going to be up to each and every one of you. The spirit of Isis. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired actions until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you to believe. Then we have the Knot of Isis. 2 Isis cards. says part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have an important spiritual task of helping her thrive in the world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. Very, very important. I think Venus is fixing to go retrograde. Y'all be careful what you're promising right now in that realm, because when it goes direct, you'll be like, oh, what was I thinking? I got leadership in the blue butterfly. So we got the transformation, voyage, success. Wow. And leadership. So in order to be a good leader, one must learn the lessons of life. And learn that it ain't all about money. It's all about how you apply the wisdom that you've learned in this life to your life. This is the North Star. It says in Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. They symbolize aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination, and wonder. Native people used the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of compass to make sure one was going in the right direction. The North Star symbolizes direction and guidance. It is a guiding light for those who can't find their way. It's one of the brightest stars in the constellation. The sacred landscape wants you to know that just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take the leadership role. You are a teacher, steward, guardian, and healer, a true leader. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. I can't think of a better way to end that reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.